Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. They're going to try an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
Damn, I didn't mean to push that. No, I didn't, bro.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
About to beat this nigga with Georgia Tech. That's all I needed to see.
And he'll be stopped at the 17. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Oh, better look out! Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Direct snap. It's Haynes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, let's get it.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. And this Wildcat is going to be clawed, stopped in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Haynes. Oh, a lot of space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They get him down, but he was driving.
Let's work this nigga, man.
Down to the 7-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I need to find a better
They'll
shoot
break
than
up
that.
the Wildcat to try to move the chains.
Get the first down, bro. You know what I'm about to do, bro. Don't play with me. Don't get the first down.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone.
It's about what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Run this shit down your throat.
The Wildcat going to give him a different
Come
look.
here.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense
That
of
shit all
urgency
gang,
overall, right,
for
David,
real.
on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Powers forward.
Come on, man. That shit all there,
Takes
man.
it in for the score. Touchdown,
Go, Georgia Tech.
Yellow Jackets. Extra point here will tie the game.
And I like the running backs.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They'll immediately call timeout and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They are set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Now on the option.
Yeah.
Pitch. Shakes off the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
Got something for that, man. He just don't know. He number top 3 running back.
To the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners.
Yeah, he does shit.
Got the long touchdown run.
Stadium buzzing.
Gonna beat you with Georgia Tech, nigga. That counts as 2 wins.
Get this thing started.
That shit counts as 2 wins when I beat you, bro. Man, you...
In the end zone. It's Rutherford.
Come on, bro. Don't go down like that,
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 20.
I think I worry about that shit, man. Once y'all stop that dumb ass run. You ain't finna do nothing to me, bro. I do what I want.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 20.
I do what I want.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's King.
Uh-huh.
Finds his man, it's Patterson. And he's brought down after a
Do what I want, man, on this field, man.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the
Excuse me.
complete.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this
Excuse me.
offense.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
In this offense, to have a tight end that you can throw
I say, oh, excuse me.
just over the middle, not just to move the sticks.
Excuse me.
But a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years.
Oh,
Can
my
make
God.
huge plays down the field after the catch.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Haynes.
Gotta tackle me.
Down after a nice
Gotta tackle
run
me.
in the red zone at the 19. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap.
Oh.
It's Haynes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now they're going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
Really nowhere for the quarterback to go that time. I like the idea of letting him try to run with it, but no opportunity to get up the field, so he just kept trying to use his speed going sideways. Defense took everything away, and a good decision by him to save a hit.
Oh, why he stopped? He stutter step.
Make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
He stutter step.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Haynes.
Come on, man.
Short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They
I'll give
get
that.
back up now to their offense.
Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Wolverines want to move quickly. To the air, it's Underwood. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The option look.
Oh, come here. That weak ass shit, man.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's whatever you want to do, bro. What you talking about?
Here late in the first half. And the Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt is on its way. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Rivers. Look out, he's got room. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. On the direct snap, it's Rivers. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Motion from the back. Direct snap, it's Rivers. Find some fresh air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Wide open spaces. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The offense,
I bet.
Third and final
Can't do nothing about it. You can't do nothing about it.
And the Yellow Jackets with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's King. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Working that left side. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets headed quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Might be looking to run. He goes out of bounds after picking up a...
That's all we worry about. That's all we worry about.
This defense
That's where we start that clock.
With this quarterback, they know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. The Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Rutherford. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Can't stop you. You too easy, bro. You struggling against Georgia Tech, like for real. You struggling against Georgia Tech.
A little Wildcat formation in this spot.
That man is struggling.
On the direct snap, it's Haynes. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got enough for the first.
What's these things? They slow, bro.
Against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff.
I don't know who he is. That's a running back.
In space,
I think his speed like 90.
Good play call.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Haynes.
Oh, I needed that.
Going backwards, defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, there's just nowhere to go.
You're talking like you're good, bro.
Just way too much penetration
shit.
Up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
And the Yellow Jackets need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
That's all.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
And a good matchup.
The give to the back. Trump slips a tackle, and he's got room. Really good job by everybody there.
Picking them top teams. I be trying to pick sorry teams, but now I'm just have to pick top teams only.
A big play. this offense creates some momentum.
Well, shut your bitch ass up. You just talking. Bet some money.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, stop the cat, bro. You the same nigga I've been beating up on for years, bro.
QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football. That's what
I'll let you win against Georgia Tech, bro. You can't beat with no other team. You had that.
Is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. First snap of this drive.
You happy about beating Georgia Tech? You happy about beating Georgia Tech? I think you're happy about beating Georgia Tech. Boy, that boy sorry as hell.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Back to pass.
At least you know better.
Gonna take a shot.
Do that.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then
where he throwing it to? These niggas trash, bro.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Trash.
It's really hard when that quarterback gets outside the pocket because it cuts off.
Fuck these niggas trash.
Once he starts to roll out, everybody starts to sprint to the other side of the field. You know you're not going to throw it across your body going to the right. Great job by the defense closing it off and making the interception.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Haynes.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rush is on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop, and the turnover on down.
Struggling against some boys, bro. That's crazy.
On that 4th down play. Nice job blanking.
He's struggling against the foot. Serious.
They knew
That's
they
just
were going
sad.
for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Wants to adjust the pattern. On the direct snap, it's Rivers. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football.
Turning on the Jets. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Kane. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anyone.
Playing against Georgia Tech. Shut the fuck up.
Forcing that incompletion.
Nigga happy you playing against Georgia Tech. Lame ass nigga.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan 21, Georgia Tech 13.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, a big key for this defense coming into this game is could they impact this guy when he drops back to pass? We all know he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. They weren't sure, honestly, if they were even going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get ready.
Caught at the 25. He's loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, you playing against with them boys, man. It's I bet you won't run the backside, push.
So exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there.
Well, you have it about beating Yellow Jackets, bro. Nigga weird. That's how I know how type of nigga he is.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on.
Playing against Georgia Tech, bro. I won't even be excited about this shit.
Georgia Tech has the ball back.
I be telling you to go get your team, like type shit.
Fires deep.
Ain't right on that shit.
And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, you struggling against Georgia Tech. That's crazy.
In great position right now because they've
got
a
struggling,
huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages according.
He'll take a shot.
Pass interference.
Incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Kane. Unloads to the wideout.
What the fuck? Yeah, he definitely can't throw. Hey, you playing against Georgia Tech, bro.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot. In the
ain't nothing to be excited about, though, bro.
Take a shot to see if
Real.
Get on the
be a
board
band with
some of this momentum back, but the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
The Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
Man, it is do-or-die time right now for this offense playing at home, and the quarterback just takes the play over. On fourth down, knowing they're trailing, doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go down to the wire.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. On the run deep down the right side.
That bitch.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And it's incomplete. Wade.
That bitch can't throw.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the #3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Stewart. Creates a little room. Gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Got room to work. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
At the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
What?
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. On the snap, it's Hughes.
Oh, my God.
It's a seam wide open. Inside the 30. Turning
Oh,
it
my
on.
God.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd. And
Oh,
he'll
my
take it
God.
in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the running back. On the move at the 30. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. The give out of the gun. There he goes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the ground with the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap, it's Hughes.
That is how it's done on third down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time, the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Might be calling a hot route. Moore to the air. It's complete to the left. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he made the extra point without problem. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. To the air, it's Sayin. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here's a heat. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. The play action fake. They get to him as he throws. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Moore. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
14, Ohio State, 7.
The Ducks will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Back to throw, it's Sayin. finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buckeyes are flying down the field. He wants to throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moore. He gets a block. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that, baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Hard running there. Defense played the wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the wildcat, let's see what they've got. Motion from the back. On the snap, it's Moore. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Moore will throw. The quick out. Powers through. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
On the run, it's Hughes. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.